So off rip, I just want you to try and kill me. I'm gonna try and pepper you a little bit, run around, make you track me a lot. I'm not gonna be like holding a crazy angle and being lame. I'm gonna be playing a little bit risky, and I want to see if you can just kill me. Okay? Okay, that's all good. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, it's all good. I don't mind that reach out either. You had me a little bit weak there, so I don't mind that. It's gotta be prepared for that slide. Or my reach out. That was super sketchy. You almost had me there too.
Ooh.
Not too bad. Okay, so I'll say this for sure. I'm definitely not like trying to style on you. I'm actually trying to like hold you as much as I could. If I could have gone 15-0, I would have. So you actually caught you turned up on me at least twice there, so that's good. Okay, so come to the middle for a second. When you're trying to preemptively line up where you think I'm going to be or anticipate where I'm going to be, don't be afraid to pre-fire. Okay, there's tons of times where I go like this and I'd be over here and I would just shoot. Okay, because I'm trying to listen to your footsteps. The thing I want to talk about here is, I guess, committing to the point of no return when we go around a corner. Okay, so for example, go to your left for a second just so I can't see you. Okay, so come all the way to like right here. Yeah, stand right there. So if you listen, as I get closer and closer to you, I get obviously louder and louder. Okay, so I'm just gonna run. Okay. And there's going to be a point where, let's say, my footsteps are at maximum volume. When that point happens, that's when you want to anticipate or pre-fire or make some sort of read as to what I'm going to do. Okay, either I'm going to like try and shoulder peek you, am I going to jump, or am I going to try and slide? Okay, those are typically all you're going to see. I don't think you're going to see anybody dolphin dive around a corner. Like, it could happen, but it's extremely rare. If someone goes for that and you make a read on that, then that's a very insane thing to even try and make a read on, personally or honestly. So it's typically one of three. Like, someone could, if they have like, here's the thing, if they have stalker or like some crazy tack stance build, they just swing the corner like this with like a strafing, then sure. But once again, that's pretty rare as well. It's typically shoulder peek, jump, or it's going to be a slide. Okay, so as I'm getting louder and louder, you have to take into consideration my reaction time. No one has 0.01 reaction time. So if I go like this and then jump as I'm in the air or as I'm getting closer to here, if you start shooting, I'm not going to just back away and then just not get shot, right? So as I'm committing to coming around the corner, the second I get to here, my reaction time, it's just thrown to the wind. There's nothing I can do if you're pre-firing me. Right? So where things are falling apart a little bit, it seemed like, is I would come around the corner, you would line me up and then start shooting. Okay? And by the time you've reacted to me, I've also reacted to you. So there'd be times where I go like this, see you, then run away. And as you shot at me, you maybe hit me once or you completely missed. And it wasn't even because of your aim, it was because of your reaction time. Okay? Nothing to say that your reaction time is actually bad. This is how everybody reacts when they're trying to play fully reactionary. Okay, so to eliminate that reaction time, that's where you pre-fire. I will say that if we're in a real fight, whether it's Warzone, multiplayer, 1v1, in search or anything, people know that they're about to be challenged. People know that they're in a fight, right? It's not a shock that there's somebody around here. Obviously, we're playing 1v1 shipment, but it's not a shock that someone's trying to shoot at me. Okay? So the way I picture it is if we're in a genuine 1v1, whether or not the team is going to collapse eventually or whatever, don't be afraid to be a little bit liberal with your bullets, right? If you have a 50-round mag, for example, it doesn't take 50 shots to kill me. Okay? So if you come around the corner, let's say if I think you're standing there holding me with a pre-aim, I might jump and just start shooting like that. Right? Even if you're not there, I'm going to do that. Because I know that you know I'm here. There's no reason for me to if I start doing this kind of a thing to try and make sure that you can't hear me or whatever, if I do this around the corner super slow and you're pre-aiming me, I'm going to get slammed. I can't afford to play that slowly or that safely. Okay? So the other thing too, as far as your sensitivity, I feel like there's a potential, obviously, there's a potential that your sensitivity is too high. And not necessarily your movement sensitivity, but your ADS sensitivity.
Right.
Okay? Because if you're aiming at me, right, and you say your ADS and you're going back and forth, if I'm not even moving and you are losing the gunfight because of yourself, then your ADS is too high. Okay?
Right.
So I know it kind of feels like not necessarily an ego thing, but for a lot of people, they take pride in being able to say, I play on 20/20 cents or I play on super high sensitivity. Yeah, the best players in the world play around 6, 7, or 8, right? Some play 10. I'll say Warzone, you can get away with playing a little bit higher, but you definitely don't need to be playing 15, and if 15 is not good enough, then go 16. So typically you're going the wrong direction because players, unless someone's cheating, they're literally not moving that so fast that you have to be playing on 20/20 with, let's say, a 1 multiplier. So your ADS, you're still moving 20/20, which is insane, right? It's like unplayable. If you can do that, then you're a robot, honestly.